1 year later, across the U.S., people looking back on the death of George Floyd and forward to the impact it could still have. San Diegans coming together today, holding multiple events to honor Floyd's memory. One of his family members speaking today here to push for change. And welcome home, you guys!
Welcome home,
Emotional reunions, families and friends welcoming back sailors from their second deployment in a year. ABC 10 News at 11 starts now.
ABC 10 News at 11 starts now.
Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Virginia Cha. Right now, people are gathering in Minnesota at the site where for 12 months, a memorial has grown larger and larger, celebrating the life of George Floyd. 1 year ago today, Floyd was killed after former officer Derek Chauvin knelt on his knee for nearly 10 minutes. That incident caught on video. It sparked protests around the world and calls for police reform. Well, today, many are looking back on his life and death as activists and his family work to cement his legacy as they push for change. ABC's Alex Perche has the latest.
1 year later, it's a day of remembrance. This block at 38th in Chicago is hallowed ground in Minneapolis. The city coming together with multiple events today to mark the murder of George Floyd and demands for racial justice and reforms in policing.
People realize what's going on in America, and we all said enough is enough.
Floyd's family, including his daughter Gianna, are spending the day in Washington. This afternoon, they'll meet privately with President Biden. A White House spokesperson saying the meeting is closed-doored in order to have a real conversation.
Let's get it done next month, by the first anniversary of George Floyd's death.
President Biden had set this day as a deadline for Congress to have a police reform bill on his desk, even telling the Floyd family directly after the Derek Chauvin trial that he'd get it passed. Congress says that's not going to happen, at least not today. But bipartisan talks in the Senate appear to be showing signs of progress, according to the two lead negotiators. The issue of qualified immunity for police officers has been the major sticking point. Democrats pushing to end it. Republicans don't support that.
We are closer to done than we are from where we started, but there's still work to do that's going to take weeks ahead.
There have been changes at the state and local level. Data from the National Conference of State Legislatures found at least 82 bills enacted across 22 states aimed at police reforms and transparency since Floyd's death. The governor here has urged residents to take a moment of silence, 9 minutes and 29 seconds, representing the time that Derek Chauvin was kneeling on George Floyd's neck. Meanwhile, Derek Chauvin is set for sentencing June 25th. Alex Perche, ABC News, Minneapolis.
Floyd's death was among the events that sparked mass protests here in San Diego as well. Now today there are multiple local events to honor his memory. One gathering will be outside the downtown courthouse. Attendees planning to hold a moment of silence for 9 minutes, 29 seconds, the amount of time Derek Chauvin knelt on George Floyd's neck. Tonight we will hear from Floyd's cousin who lives in San Diego. He's pushing for police reform and says his cousin George would be working tirelessly if he were in the same position.
If that was me, he'd do the same thing for me. Instead, he'd be going harder right now. If that be me, he'd be doing the same thing for me.
That moment of silence is happening at noon. The rally where we'll hear from George Floyd's cousin will be outside the county admin building at 6. We, of course, will continue to cover all of these events throughout the day. We'll have more on later editions of ABC 10 News. In the meantime, you can find updates and more info at 10news.com. Now to some scary moments this morning in Minneapolis at the George Floyd Memorial Square. Reporters, bystanders sent running as someone started shooting.
They wanted this bill of comprehensive police reform to be... just got to be careful here with some gunshots. Excuse us, excuse us. It sounds like gunshots. I'll let you know what this is.
You can see it caught people off guard, that shooting unfolding just hours before a family-friendly street festival marking the anniversary of Floyd's death was set to begin. One person was hurt and is in critical condition but is expected to survive. Police say they have a suspect in custody. No word yet on a motive for that shooting. After a year of canceled commencement ceremonies due to the pandemic, thousands of San Diego State students are getting the chance to walk the stage to accept their diplomas. ABC 10 News reporter Marie Cornell has a look at why this year's graduation has special meaning for many families.
Petco Park isn't where you'd normally see graduations. But for these SDSU students, it's a graduation ceremony they've been anxiously waiting for, unsure whether this day would even happen because of the pandemic.
2020 was a hot mess, but we're here nonetheless, and I'm excited to be able to walk across the stage.
I worked so hard for 4 years, so might as well celebrate it.
But there are some changes to this year's ceremony.
If you wanted to tie them to something and kind of keep at your own risk, or if you want to take them back to your car. Okay. Yeah.
Graduates were only given a maximum of 4 tickets to limit capacity inside the stadium. The county's outdoor venue guidelines will be closely followed, which includes wearing masks and social distancing. Changes families aren't too concerned about as they focus on what truly matters, being able to celebrate an important milestone with their student they've been waiting years for.
We're just so excited that we get to come here in person and see her walk across the stage because she worked so hard for us. So we're just very proud of her.
But not far from their minds, those who graduated in 2020.
I think they can celebrate this year with us, even though it's a year late, but I still think it's something. Everyone can witness their accomplishments.
Jung-ho, Danielle, No.
As they all celebrate a significant move towards normalcy. Marie Cornell, ABC 10 News.
Congratulations to the class of 2021. Moderna says their vaccine appears to be safe and effective in children ages 12 to 17. In phase 2 of the Moderna clinical trial, they say they found that none of the vaccinated children got sick with COVID 2 weeks after their second dose, while 4 children who received the placebo tested positive. The vaccine still needs to get through one more phase. Moderna says they plan to submit the results to the FDA along with a request for authorization in early June. Vaccinations continue in San Diego as cases continue to drop. Now, the latest round of daily testing returned only 25 positive results, a less than 0.5% positivity rate. The average over the last 2 weeks has been 1%. The county is inching toward its vaccination goal. 1.9 million San Diegans have received at least 1 dose. The county wants to get to at least 2.1 million vaccinated. Stay tuned because coming up at 11:30, we are going to talk to Dr. Peter Salk of the Salk Institute about the impact and importance of these vaccines decades after his father developed the vaccine for polio. Great shot of USS Roosevelt from Shelter Island this morning as the ship returned home. Families now getting ready to welcome back their sailors returning from their second deployment in a year. ABC 10 News reporter Mimi Alcala joining us live from NAS North Island. Mimi, we can never get enough of these wonderful reunions.
Oh, Virginia, families have been waiting for this moment for quite some time. As you mentioned, this was the second deployment in just a year. This ship left in December. Right now, families waiting for their sailors to get off. We are on a working pier right now, and there's a lot of equipment around here, so only about 100 people are allowed in this area on the pier. The rest are watching from behind the fence or from Shelter Island. But of course, there's a lot of excited families here. First hugs and kisses, and parents meeting their new babies for the first time, like little Riley over here, who's about to meet her dad for the first time. She's so cute. Now, the ship has been taking part in operations and exercises, including in the Gulf of Alaska just this month. And this has been a pretty stressful time for some of the families that we talked to. If you'll remember, last spring there was a huge COVID-19 outbreak on this ship where more than 1,200 sailors contracted the coronavirus and 1 died. The commanding officer at that time, Captain Brett Crozier, was relieved of his duties despite an outpouring of support from a lot of the sailors on board. But a lot has happened with this ship. I just know these families are just really excited to finally have their sailors home and finally spend time with them. We are going to be getting some of those reunions on camera once they are off of the ship and bring that to you on later editions of 10 News. For now, we're live in Coronado. Mimi Alcala, ABC 10 News.
Thank you, Mimi. Well, a proposal to help first responders and military families impacted by the pandemic. This morning, County Supervisor Jim Desmond announcing his plan for the American Rescue Plan Act money that has been allocated to the county. It includes $40 million for local first responder and military families who need help with their rent. That program would cover up to 3 months of past due rent or mortgage payments. We will have more info for you on later editions of ABC 10 News. A man who was behind the wheel of a boat that capsized off Mission Bay last year has been sentenced to more than 4 years behind bars. Javier Garcia Valle pleaded guilty to charges related to that incident. Prosecutors say the boat was used to smuggle drugs and more than a dozen migrants. Now, everyone on board survived. The sentence comes in the wake of multiple similar incidents, some deadly, off San Diego's coast just this month.